You've just been run over. Maybe not literally. Maybe it's just your heart this time. Or maybe you opened a text message just now that tells you someone that you let into your life isn't coming back. Maybe the person you trusted most has ghosted you, and you're left with silence and uncertainty instead of answers. Pain knocks all the noise and chatter out of you. It brings you face to face with what's real. In that rawness, you want relief, clarity, maybe even wisdom, but the answers aren't in another round of endless talking or dissecting or sharing with anyone who will listen. It's not about getting attention. It's not about your ego. Wisdom is hiding in the next explanation or even the comfort of being heard, connecting. It's waiting for you in the quiet that follows the shock and the way that you actually move through the world, not just in the way you analyze it. I'm Mark Roach, and this is Transcendent, a space where we look at authenticity and the grit of being human. My take can be uncomfortable, shaped by years on the road, traveling around the world, trusting myself in communities and learning from them, learning from every sort of experience. Now, I built this space initially for people facing complex PTSD, but it turns out, life marks everyone. Sometimes the pain announces itself. Sometimes it stays hidden for years until another jolt brings it up. So this channel or this platform isn't just for survivors or seekers. It's for anyone drawn to break old habits. For those who want to stop repeating, and those who are ready to go quiet inside and listen for what's truly unique within. Not the kind of uniqueness that's performative or competitive, but the irreversible fact that you can never be fully replaced. No code or machine can replicate your spirit. If that resonates, stay with me here. Keep with me here. So how you access wisdom? How do you access wisdom? Or how are you accessing wisdom? Can you do it without using a trick, a pill, or spend years of walking down many detours and paths that don't seem like your own? Well, here's the simplest answer. Stop making it complicated by thinking or parsing and self-explaining. You don't need to tell anyone. You don't even have to tell yourself what sort of journey that you're on. Just shut up. Let the inner monologue play on for a while. Let your actions speak. Wisdom isn't a trophy that you get for talking the best game. It's a quiet force that rises when you step beyond thinking and start living, when you do something even small, aligned with what it feels like to be real and meaningful. Alan Watts had the nerve to point this out, that we're too obsessed with hacking life. It's all as if it's about using the right words or thoughts that would bring us control. But real wisdom is a relationship. It lives in your responses, not your rehearsals. What does that look like in practice? Well, try doing life without running the internal commentary. Walk outside for a change and don't narrate your steps or judge every sensation. Just notice. Be with the crushed leaves, the cool air, the hot air, without hunting for metaphors or lessons. When you eat, just eat. Don't review the meal out loud in your head for some imaginary audience. This isn't mindfulness for the sake of getting better at mindfulness. It's turning down the volume on explanations, allowing yourself to lead. You can't be if you're focused on describing. You can't uncover your own way of keeping or telling others what you're discovering. Show yourself instead. Then let discomfort in. Pull yourself somewhere new, not so you can tell the group about your brave experiment, but so you can genuinely feel what it's true when you're stretched. The wisdom is the sensation and the reaction. It's not in the recap or narrating your life. If you fail, let it sting and let it go. Don't narrate or defend it. Method actors disappear into a role by embodying it, not talking about it. That's their process. Go live your day that way. Embody change, that you long for. Even if you don't know its shape. And maybe the most radical thing, question the tape that's always running about who you are. And don't post about it. You don't talk about questioning or asking others or about your process. Just change a habit. Test a limit quietly. See how not talking but being changes you. Alan Watts reminded us that it's easy to mistake words or ideas for real life. Just because you can name an experience doesn't mean that you've lived it. Try being silent about the change that you crave and let your actions make the noise. Wisdom shows up, not with big announcements, but with subtle shifts inside you after you've stopped explaining, comparing, or performing. It slips in when you're quiet, when you're attentive, when you're honestly living, sometimes stumbling, sometimes rising without the script. It's not ceremonial. It's not something to display or show. Like water, you can't get wet from reading about it, only by falling in it. So give yourself the freedom to stop talking and start showing or living or feeling. Experiment with your own choices and let each action, no matter how small, move you in a direction that you're drawn to quietly. And don't wait for someone to notice or approve. Be the change, not the story about change. I'm Mark Roach. This is Transcendent, wishing you all the best.